Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Nagoya Grampus clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Shot a goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi with the short one. And it's O'Shea. Shot could be on. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great chance, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Vieira. No goals as yet.
Well, at least they acknowledge the effort.
Maldini cuts out the pass. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Chooses to go back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's a key interception. Back towards the middle. Rodri. Botafogo finding their passes. Searching passes played there. And the flag has stayed down. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Mateus. Now, what about a counter-attack? Roberto Carlos. And here's Gullit.
Gullit really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
30 minutes gone.
Nagoya Grampus have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Alonso. O'Shea. Tries to pass it through. That's been slipped through. He's away! Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
It's their second corner of the game. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Hunnit. He's shifting through the gears here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's the keeper's ball. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Xavi Alonso. And he's searching through. And it's Seedorf. Botafogo looking to pass their way through. Dembele still... It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mateus, Seedorf, Rummenigge. Now, can they get him away? Oh, super ball! And the shot! And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
For train departure times from all local major stations. Substitution.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Van der Sar. Oh no, what has happened here? And that is out of play.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Pedri. Pedri! And for a moment, time stood still. Corner number 3 coming up. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. And claimed it back swiftly. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Wan-Bissaka. He has found the way through. And he's in on goal. They're at Rummenigge! They've done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Botafogo are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first moment of real significance. Oh no, this does not look good. Can he finish? It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. An act of charity gratefully received.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Botafogo are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Wan-Bissaka clears. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Alonso. Bullet. Great vision. Rummenigge is onto this. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well measured. And this is Shevchenko. And the ball's come loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
That's a nicely shaped ball. It's anyone's ball now. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rodri. 75 minutes played. Romario. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
22,
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Junior. Number 15.
Baresi.
Coming on the field. Number 23.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
Number 10.
Ball played for Kokchu.
Number 24. Desiree doing.
Great defending,
Number
strong
11,
and determined.
Kokchu. Substitutions taking place.
He's picked his way through.
Nagoya Grampus really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Rodri. 5 minutes left on the clock. That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Romario. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Bale. And it's Roberto Carlos. And they win it back again. Now it's Bale. He's found a way through. Pedri. Now he's off and running. And that will be the final act. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. It could be in here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pinches it off him. Romario tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieira herring after the ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Goes for the shot! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Seedorf. Vinicius Junior for O'Shea. First quarter of an hour gone. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Romario charging forward, the ball at his feet. That pass isn't the best. Romario. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Romario. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't. Nagoya Grampus really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Seedorf receives it in a good position here. Xavi Alonso. That's a throw. Bale. Played into space. And he was quick to react. Xavi Alonso. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Rodri. Can he spark a counter here? Romario running with the ball. Driving. And the finish! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pull it. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Maldini goes on a charge down the left. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Seedorf. Now it's Bale. Romario. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Xavi Alonso opts for safety.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He can run onto that, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
There will
Rodri.
be 1 minute added time.
Botafogo looking to pass their way through. That's an imaginative pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Shevchenko, and he's got the beating of his man. Oh, he's seen that early. And there is the half-time whistle. See your views on the first half?
Nagoya Grampus certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And a chance! They've done it! And the second half is off to a flyer. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Hullet. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great chance here from position A1. Roberto Carlos! Decent hit from there. Pedri. Dink through. And that has been cleared. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neatly clipped into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bale. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Bale! And that's really well manoeuvred. Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Wan-Bissaka gets across to intercept that. Seedorf. Botafogo finding their passes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with the challenge. Pullet with the challenge. Oh no, what has happened here? Maldini, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That is a great pick out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi, and Pullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And it's O'Shea. Now it's Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he's had a hit! And that could come back to haunt them.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Roberto Carlos. Messi. Shevchenko. Ambitious ball here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's Hullet. Rodri wins the duel this time. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He has a look up. And it's played in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Botafogo nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Nicely shaped ball. Messi. Driving on and making good progress.
There will be 1 minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. Pullet stood his ground strongly. Now it's Messi. And he's being shifted off it. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Nagoya Grampus lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.